We are live. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Welcome back to the coach's desk. All right. So, testing. No child molesting. All right. So, we're just checking to see if everything is all right. Sound check. Monitor. Talk check. Yeah, man. It's the final day of the year 2021. And we are grateful that we are in the land of the living in this year, the end of this year. Big up to all the subscribers. Big up to everyone who, contributed to make Coach's Desk a success throughout this year. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Thanks very much. Big up to the persons over there on Facebook. Facebook massive. Big up yourself. Um, yeah, man. Hope everybody's doing well. This is not that one of the lives that we'll normally do, but the squad has been out. It was dropped midnight last night or midnight this morning. Which one? Because 1 second after midnight that morning, a.m. So it was dropped 12 a.m. and we just want to talk about it. I posted it on social media throughout that time. Yeah, but we just want to talk about it. Yeah. And of course, the big bad TripleTreat, like more final one for final Friday. Final one for the year on a Friday, the beginning and the end. Yeah, people. So big up yourself, Jason Ferran. Big up yourself, Apple Cider. Big up yourself, Jason Ferran, the Erudite. Rajan Williams. Big up yourself, Ja. Big up yourself, Lord Music Entertainment. Big up yourself. Welcome to all the people. I soon put up the roster, brother. I soon put up the roster. So yes, everybody, trusting that you're well. Yeah, man. Big up all the massive. Big up all the crew. Yes, man. Um, Everybody's making probably preparations for the end of year. Yeah. Some people will be going to church. They said they want the new year to catch them in church. But should that be the only thing? Hmm. Think about that one. Some people start making their New Year's resolution. Some people move from New Year's resolution to their vision board. Mm-hmm. Yes, man. Vision board around the thing now. Write a vision, write it down. Yeah. And we see how it goes. All right. So big up to everyone. Um, yeah, big up to all the people who continue to support. Silent Deskers, big up yourself. You know what I mean? All right. So we're gonna be putting up the squad, people. Don't worry yourself. I feel like I'm in a nostalgic mode. See, the big bad jersey. AIG. Yeah, man, right upon my neck. We got 3 points yesterday. I'm not too, you know, head over heels over this whole United team, but I don't know. We're loyal, very loyal, so we're not gonna switch so easy. All right, so people, we are trying to upgrade the thing. I make a link, Jason. Yeah, man, I make a link, to ensure that we sort out the whole thing. So first link me, so I'm gonna do that live here real quick so we can jump onto it. Ah. Well, I never me respond, Let me respond. All right, so yeah, man, run through some of the comments. We see SMM just say up, Rajan Williams, big up selector and a burn fire. I guess that he's excited. Um Upper Sider, what's good? Big up yourself, Upper Sider. Um Jason Ferran, check. Loud music, big up yourself. Where's the Rasta? Soon put it up. Omar Fowling, welcome to the show. Soon put up that Lolo. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Same to you. Fresh God. Fresh God must have a rollover from him birthday. Long time you wait if you go live quote. All right, Rajan, big up yourself. Yeah, man, big up all the person in here. Big up for 2022. All the best. Dennis Morgan, tell we them are agreeing the team. Well, people, this team is not for the game against Mexico. It's for the game against Peru. But we are hoping that Demari Gray will be in that Mexico team. All right. Well, it's a no vision board crystal ball. Unless I kick where I kick the ball. Uh well, it's a hide that now, so we not hide with AIG, man. We are talking, man. Runners, it's a mean condition, yeah, man. Big up yourself. Um, it's a side not ready. Your side get a win yesterday. Yeah, man, we side get a win. Sweet pepper team that. It's a big and no hot. Just to hear the man that did up the team, brother. Glad to see Damian and Kemar in the squad. Yes, silly one. Hopefully, this dispels rumors or talks about some local players not coming out for the call up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dennis Morgan. Daniel, big up yourself. Um, yeah, yeah. Charles Brahma, big up yourself. Where's the fresh menke out? Where fresh menke? Hey, I like that. You hear that word there, brother. Menke. We can't wait to see if Bobby Reed in the squad. Oh, Peru, yeah, man. It's a Man City, yes, sir. All right, so let me roll out the team. Because people are not no patience, you know. That me notice, you know, man. Sure. All right. All right, all right, all right. So see the squad there, people. Quick and fast. Quick and fast. Yeah, man. Quick and fast. So we have three goalkeepers: Dwayne Miller, Jadine White, Amal Knight, and many persons are saying that Dennis Taylor has been given a fight because he has somehow not been selected for quite some time now. Yeah. So Dennis Taylor is not in this team, and he has not been in the team for a long while. So these are the three goalkeepers: Dwayne Miller, Jadine White, Amal Knight. Yeah. Then you have Damian Lowe. You have Damian Lowe, Richard King, who was selected to play in Mexico. He's back in the team. Jamoy Topi as well. Big deal. Big up yourself, Len. Um, Javian Brown. Yeah, man. I think coach, yeah, what we say, man. I think Coach Paul All wants to look into on these players to see basically where these players are at. You know what I mean? You want to see them because I mean, how many of these players will matriculate to the next squad? That's the thing. You have a Javian Brown, a Kemar Lawrence, Javon Watson, him non-stop party, him non-stop party. Kevin Lambert, a lot of persons have been calling for him to understudy what you call him? The great Anthony Grant. Yeah. Tevin Shaw, the man from Canada. Who Mr. Speed say has one of the best first touch in the world. You have Ramon Howell, Devon Speedy Williams, um, Peter Lee Vassell. Yeah, man, Peter Lee Vassell is gonna get a run out. Lamar Walker has been there. Peter Lee was in the Mexico game and we have not seen him since. Um, Lamar Walker. Alex Marshall have been out there in the wilderness for quite some time, and I mean, he he's back in the team, doing busy Atkins. Many say he's one of the new boys coming up that is with immense talent, and he should be a part of this setup. You know what I mean? And they have Deshaun Beckford, Kaim Paris. Many of us have been calling for Kaim Paris, and it's good to see Kaim Paris get a call up. Will Karim Paris make the final cut? Yes, it's versus the other players, you know. Simple as we see it. You know what I mean? And then you have Devontae Campbell, a very good youngster who played for Mount Pleasant. He signed a contract at the age of 18, professional contract. Good for him. And he has been drafted into the national team. That's a good call up for him. You have Jordan Fletcher. Yeah, man. Deadly striker. He was the um, joint leading goal scorer for the Premier League season that ended. You have Corey Burke, aka Scory Burke, aka Buju. Yeah, man, he will want to make an impression so that he'll roll over into the other team that will be selected for the Mexico game. Akasa Chong. Yeah, man. One that has been touted as being a very, very, very good midfielder, very good player. You know what I mean? So that's it. That's the situation with the squad. Are there any surprises in this squad, people? Yeah. Any surprises in this squad? Any surprises? Any omission? Somebody who you believe could have gotten a look in? Yeah, man. Talk to me. Talk to me, people. Because these players, I mean, this seems to be a young team. I want to see them play under Paul Hall's tutelage. Remember, you know, Paul Hall is one that is about developing talent, you know. You know what I mean? So these players are going to want to impress. Yep. So let me hear the comments that are coming about right now. Is this a Paul Hall influence team, or this is a team that was given to him? Are they the best youngsters in Jamaica, in and around Jamaica? So who should be able to be on the team to get a pick? All right, let me get into some of the comments. Man, they must say careful, cause me say peep. Hey, remember, you know, we have been with this coach quite some time, you know, several years, and this new coach is has not even hit the ground running yet. This is the first selecting this squad for the friendly against Peru. You know what I mean? So, uh, is it me I say? All right, so big deal say. Man, them say me for Bill and watch it. Silly one, big up. Careful. Mr. 140. All right, so Charles Brahma said, I don't see it. Check my Twitter, man. Check my Twitter. It's my Twitter page. I'm looking on it from, you know. I cannot stop 40 till I'm 140. All right, Lord Music Entertainment is saying, Peter Lee was dropped from his club. Um, yeah. So I hope he can, you know, do a few things here. People, as long as Flemings, Bobby Reed, Alvas, and Fisher not in the squad for January, Jamaica will be good. All right, that's what Rajan Williams is saying. Peter Lee is brown man who don't play defense. Not really understand that still, but Paris for in the squad long time. Yeah, man, a long time we are called for Kaim Paris. And good to see him back in the team. You know that he'll go out there and represent and do well. These youngsters, you know, people, they are eager to impress, you know. Yeah? Eager. Eager to go out there and impress. So I'm definitely looking for these players to go out there and put in a shift, play very hard football, committed football. Um, because Paul will talk about players that are committed. You know what I mean? Um, Talent is not gonna do it alone. Players, based on what he's saying, you know what I mean? All right. Yeah. So these players are going to be eager to go out there and impress Paul. Hey, I think this is a win-win for these players, you know. If them go out and put in, remember, you know, QPR, you know. Remember QPR. Players, if you're watching this, go out there and do your best. This man works with QPR and can put in a word with for you. Yeah. Loud Music Entertainment saying, looking forward to seeing Jordan Fletcher, Busy Atkinson, Devontae Campbell. Absolutely. And I hope that all the 23 players get a run out. It's gonna be difficult. But yeah, man. We said the surprise is Aka. Remember, Aka won't be in the game against Mexico. So basically, I think the coach wants to see him at this juncture to see where he's at in terms of his fitness, or he wants to keep him fit so that he'll be able to um be in shape for the next game. So probably we got this many fans out there are going to dislike Paul Hall because I hear the fans saying, if Paul Hall select Aka, it now go so pretty upon him in terms of support. But it could be a situation if he doesn't find a diamond in this squad, he's gonna go back for Haka. You know what I mean? Um Rajan is saying Nico Brett should have been in the squad. Yeah, you know, I hear a lot of people asking for Nico Brett as well. It's been a long time. Nico has been scoring a lot of goals from my understanding, 18 from 32. So many say that he deserve an opportunity. Um, Another player that many persons were calling for as well. Um, what you call it? What you call it, people? What's the name of the player? What's the name of the player again? I'm talking Martin Davis. Yes, him same one. A lot of persons have been calling for a Martin Davis. You know what I mean? Lots of people been calling for Martin Davis. So that's how the situation is. All right. So Nico Brett, I don't know why he has not been selected over the years. I don't know. I can't say. And that's why the people are saying that, you know, the selection thing is not clear. You know what I mean? Um, Looking forward to seeing. All right, you said that already. Akka is a surprise. I wasn't expecting to see Deshaun Beckford coach. Yeah, yeah, that might be a surprise for some people, but we hope he can go out there. Yeah, man. Definitely, definitely. All right, let me. All right. So Deshaun Beckford is a surprise to Rajan. Easy workout. Welcome to the show. Oh, we know see Brat. Who is Brat? Who is Brat? Easy workout. Loud music. Aka figure sit down. Nico Brett injury or no? Well, I've not heard of any injury. Jason. It could be that if he's injured, that probably news to me. Loud music is saying that how Peru don't deal with them like the under 23 Japan Olympic team. I hope not. But like I said before in a loud music entertainment, these young players are very hungry. They are going to go out there and play. They're all they want to impress. They want a look in. This is an opportunity for them to get a look in. And I tell you, I believe that they're gonna grab it with both arms. You know what I mean? I believe that they're gonna go out there and give their best, give their all. Uh no, can't recall any injury. Yeah, man. But I believe that the youngsters will go out there and put in a shift. I believe so. Given to him like a late Christmas gift. Or that. I don't know. Charles Brahma is saying, Coach, how many players from the Peru mass roster do you really see making the January window? That's a good. Um, hmm, White and Miller possible. Low, Brown, Lawrence. That's five. Six, Devon Williams. I'm gonna tick them in because I think Miller, White, Low, Javian Brown, Kemar Lawrence. Um, I'm going for Corey Burke and Kaim Paris. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We can get a eighth person, but it's gonna be difficult. I think one of the midfielders are a winger. Um, yeah, but it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. I say about eight. You know what I mean? I say about eight. Still no Nico Brett. No. Dennis Morgan. Why Kerry Aka is you looking at mainly youngsters? That's a good question, Dennis. But is it a situation where he wants to keep Aka fit for the Panama game, so he will be active, yeah, or it's just an indicator that if you not do well in this game, you're gonna be ousted. Is it one of those situations? Yeah, I'm not certain, but I'm thinking along that line. You know what I mean? I'm thinking along that line. And Dennis Morgan, you could also say no. Why carry Damon Low, Javian Brown, Devon Williams, and also Lawrence, because these players basically would have been some of the fringe players. Yeah. So I mean, nothing is wrong with carrying Aka in for this one, but my thought process on it is that it could be a case where he wants to get him match sharp already for the Panama game because he won't be playing in the Mexico game because a card. He'd be out on yellow card, right? So that's where it is at for me in terms of, you know what I mean. But that's how the situation is. So I have no qualms. Some people are saying that it is a way for it's a way for the coach to really show him the door. Yeah. So he's setting up the stage to have the door wide open to get rid of this individual. But you know, I'm not certain. But that's how the situation is. Starboys Juices Philly. Big up yourself. Welcome to the show. I don't know if they are the best in Jamaica right now. I'm not in Jamaica, but I like what I see except for Watson. Yeah, many other fans will have that sentiments or share that same sentiments where Javon Watson is concerned. Trust me. All right, silly one. No surprise for me. Good look. Give the youth a shoot, an opportunity to show what they have and what they can contribute to the team. Seeing Low, Kemar, Burke, and Brown shows it not just a trial game. Yeah, yes. I mean, which coach, silly one, would want to go into a situation where they want to just compete? No, I think the coach wants to put up a good show. He wants the players to play well. He wants them to understand his system. So for them to get a 3 day preparation, that's a good thing for him. And definitely it argues well for him going forward if he can get these players to play the sort of high press game, counter press, uh attacking football that he possession football that he wants to play. Let's see how he works with these youngsters and a few experienced players in the mix, because I don't want to see my team playing high press, but when I have the ball, I give it away cheaply. And that was one of the issues that I have with the previous coach. He was trying to implement the high press, but our players were giving the ball away too much. And that was a deterrent. That was a headache for me in terms of where that is concerned. You know what I mean? So I definitely would love to see Paul Hall put this team together and see how best they can matriculate and get a good result against this Peru team. Omar Fowling, Peter Lee, Vassell, and Maggie need energy in their game to excel. All right. Something I'm saying, Dennis Morgan. Oh, same thing I'm saying. Okay. Roger Williams, Bobby Reed is probably our best defender. Tapa probably just wasn't using him in the right position. Hmm. Lulu, big up again. Coach, me wonder how come them don't call Joey Dessert. Yeah, persons are saying that too, but we're not sure. He was a part of I think the under 20 or under 23 in recent years. So I don't know why he has not been given an opportunity. But let's see. Let's us see what is happening where that is concerned. Um, Coach, we got too much midfielder if we go back down Akka Road. Yeah, true, true. Hey, the attacking section of the team is big, because when you look at it, Richard King, Jamai Topi, Javian Brown, Kemar Lawrence, Damian Lowe, are five defense that five defenders. So obviously the coach is not looking at defenders. Then you have Watson, Lambert, Shaw, Howell, Williams, Vassell, Walker, Marshall, Atkins, Beckford. A whole lot of attacking players, Kaim, Devontae, Jordan, Corey Burke, Chung. A lot of these players. So then look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You could have Watson as a multiple player. So that's like 15 players who are actually attacking mind players. So it's a good look, or a part of the midfield, because if you take out the CDMs, then you might have a different argument there. But it's a good look, man. It's a good look. Paul all wants to see the attacking players. That's what I gather from this squad. He wants to see how the attacking players will suit his system. How will they fit into his attacking possession sort of thing that he's looking for, or he's trying to build at this juncture for the team. All right. Um Desert over Akka to me since Akka day is done. This is a head scratcher for me. All right, Lulu. Yeah, man. And for a lot of people. Jamaica, LOL. Big up yourself. It would be great if they could beat Peru. That's true. Give me a second there, people. Yeah, people. Sorry about that. All right, so where was I? All right, this team has no steel in it. Weak. Where's the Jamaica LOL? The team weak? Why? I don't know. I don't know if the team weak. You could be right. You could be wrong. Not sure if the team weak, but I don't know. I don't know. I think he's trying to see the attackers, and I'm not looking too much into this game. Loud Music is saying it would be good if we could beat Peru. Yeah, man, that would be good for real. or get at least a draw. No more Burke. Charles Brahma is wanting Corey Burke out. Most of these players don't like to run back when we don't have the ball. Well, the coach is gonna have a 3 days camp with them. So if they can't actually do what the coach is requiring or asking, then say, yeah, throw away your chances. You know what I mean? And once you throw away your chances, you're in problems. Yeah. Jamie Ricketts, big up yourself. I have no pressure with this team. Exactly. I am not looking too much into this because it's a friendly. It's looking at players. If you notice, the back line just have a few players, a whole lot of attacking players. Yeah. Even though, even though I'm really looking at the coach wanting to get a good enough result. You know what I mean? Definitely. Loud Music Entertainment, Burke lost us the El Salvador game. Okay. JA Radio, big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if it is the lady boss or Wiz, but big up yourself. Big up yourself. Thanks for stopping by. Bless up. We talk more, look more when I come off of this live, all right? Big deal, big up yourself. I heard that 7 players is on standby. Standby for what? Big deal. Big deal, easy, Standby for what? Um, Shakur Smith is saying it's to get players match sharp. That too. Easy workout. Me not say man say Kaka is Aka him name here. I start in the World Cup games. Those core players selected have off season now. Yes, that's true. Jay Anyweather, big up yourself. Check, check, check. People, remember to go over and support Dre Anyweather Sports Channel. Yeah, man, the man dropped the squad in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah, Dre, I think we never saw her go on. We never gonna sleep at Team no sleep. Big up yourself. Upper side, I said Javon bigger Thompson Watson. Where upper side I get that from, man? Hey, upper side. Dwayne Miller, White, Knight, Low, Tope, King, Brown, Taxi, Akas, Kevin, Shaw. Hey, Dre, you're one of the man there where always a call for Kevin Lambert, You know what I mean? So see Kevin Lambert, See Kemar Lambert, Kevin Lambert. So let's see how he will do. I know that. But is he a defensive midfielder? Central defensive midfielder. That's the thing, That's the thing. You know what I mean? Um Dre Anyweather Sports and my 7 on standby should be Maggie, Zimenez, Turga, Desert, Norman Campbell, Nico Brett, and Taylor, which is Dennis Taylor, the goalkeeper. People are saying that he has been given a raw deal, but that's how the situation goes sometimes when you have a lot of players. Brownman Security over there in Antigua. Big up yourself and welcome to the show, man. Bless up yourself. I hope your new year will be a great one, Brownman Security. You understand you're not going on tonight? Who tell her that, Brownman? Why? Who tell Brownman that? Omar Folin said, Lowe has been disappointing so far in the qualifying. Who is that? Damian Lowe? Hmm. That's debatable. That's arguable. Silly one, shot. Coach, oh y'all laugh about the little autocorrect spelling. I am no brain draining. No man, me did I try decipher. Wait I say silly one. I no laugh, me I laugh at you, man. Me I try decipher, but me just couldn't get it. I bet you say I am not brain drain. Me, as in coach, not brain drain. Cause I know a brain drain would I try for, shred that out. But me never did a pick up what I say. I just chuckled, not really laugh. Jamie Ricketts. If Paul Hall choose that team, shows he definitely understands balance, getting players for each position and backups. Yeah. Is this really a balanced team though, Jamie? Because I'm seeing a lot of attacking players. Yeah. The defense line is not so what I gather from that, Jamie, is that he's basically trying to look at the attacking players. That's what I'm gathering. You know what I mean? But you could be right. Paul Hall works with youth in England. Good to see him taking up the country's youth. Definitely. And it could be a big thing for them. So that's what I'm saying. If the ballers are watching the channel right now, please go out there and impress Paul Hall. The man work with QPR, sorry. Play some decent ball. Play with heart, determination, and grit. You know what I mean? Guess who in the building, people? Balakar in the building. Balakar, big up yourself. Yeah, Balakar, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. You know what I mean? Balakar, me see you throw some darts at me this morning. You know? And when you are say you know like peanut not good and that's um your opinion, me can share my opinion on a baller. Why Balakar? Tell you, no, man. Yeah, Jerry has to big up to JA Radio TV. Yeah, man. Me know them people they not Jerry anywhere there. Yeah, man. Good people there, man. Me know them from longer time. You know what I mean? The worst part about it, Akka will start. Hey. Flex Supreme, the DJ, big up yourself. I hear me not understand what Flex. Me not understand what you said there, so. Loud music, Lolo, big Dre big up some people. Why them a bring back Miller? Them man they fi pack it up, brother. Remember a goalkeeper and a flex. Goalkeeper and a really them fire and really out so easily, you know. And like bamboo fire, they don't blaze up and out. Now so you can't say that about a goalkeeper right there. So a Dennis Taylor for the Dennis Taylor, but we don't know what really happened to Dennis Taylor, you know. From the man get the boy, I mean I tell you, we need to do some investigation, you know. Balakar, get we a number for Dennis Taylor, no, man. Jay, anyway, that bless up for me. I have to support a channel like this. Professional. Yeah, man, big up yourself again, JA Radio. You know, so I used to do it thing professionally too, you know. And we have to get it out there too, you know what I mean? John Paul, big up yourself. Welcome to the show. Lolo. All right. Which low that in this side? Nana or Jamal? Nana. The great Nana, man. Eda State. Big up to Nana. Starboy Juices Philly. Coach, this Paul Hall brother, if you saw him playing in that 1998 era, I don't know how old you are, but if that guy says he want commitment, that's exactly what he was about. That guy, every game is all. Hey, Starboy's Juices Philly. You don't remember what Renee Simons said about Paul Hall? You remember I asked Renee Simons, Starboys. The man said Rene Simon said Paul Hall is not one of those players who just do what the coach say. He's asking the coach, why are we doing this? He wants to know. He was eager to learn. Hence the reason he has a doctorate in coaching. Because the pro license is equivalent to a PhD. Yeah. So definitely this man has always been eager to learn. So if it goes by that, then his work ethics is gonna be up there. He's gonna put his all in this thing. Definitely, I believe that Starboys and Renee Simoes told us that, and we believe. JA, you know about football, to brother. Balakar, you know, so be a celebrity we bring around here, you know, man. What you talk, say? Them man, they know about football, man. What you talk, say, man? Um, Side they look decent minus Akan Miller. All right. Hold on. There. All right. Jerry, that's a baller car. I'm here catching up. I haven't been following it. All right. Side no week, man. Remember, it's not an official thing, I just some ball we are gonna play. Yeah, remember, it's not a FIFA window, people. It's not an official FIFA window. So you wouldn't be expecting players coming from the UK. You know what I mean? So that's the reason you might not have a lot of overseas based players, which would have been the British players. The phone line is also opening up, people. You can always call in and share your views on Discord as well. The phone line is the number is 876-474-3538. Call in and let your voice be heard, man. I saw over your boss the real way. See, as J area there in the place there. Yeah, man, that's what the things there, man. This team might be weak, but it's hungry. That's why I like what I see. Definitely Star Boys. Hey, Star Boy, you know the thing. Yeah, man, a lot of them in the space in the J area there. We have a whole lot of them, man. Mm-hmm. Well, for other co-workers there about, man. Where's the Dre? Check my WhatsApp. Let me check it and see what go on. All right, let me see what I can do for you, Dre. I don't know anything set now. Yeah, man, we have more channel like this in the space, J. Yeah, man, and these people are basically changing how people look at football in Jamaica. So, all right, we getting a call. You hear the caller saying, "Caller, welcome to the show. You're live."
Big up yourself, coaches Dex, man. Jobless from Toronto, Canada.
All right, jobless from Toronto. Big up yourself, man. How is everything? Final day of the year.
Well, I can't complain, We have life. So that's the greatest.
Yeah,
Everything else is a plus. So basic thing, a
absolutely.
life. Can have food, have a shelter, that's the greatest.
Mm.
Everything else is a plus.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, man.
what
So
say
the
you?
man them are looking at the squad too much. Man, them are looking at the squad from a different angle.
Mm-hmm.
The man, if you don't say Javon Watson just in the squad as a senior man, because a whole heap of young youth, first debutant, so him just did if he just kind of groom them and show them the running. That's all. That's how I look at it. If you see Javon Watson in the squad in about 1 second, I know him just in the fi just kind of groom all of the young debutants there.
Yeah, yeah.
So the man them are looking at it too much. Paul know what time it is. The type of ball game Paul are going to play. Javon Watson can't manage that for a second. So seeing Javon Watson at this squad that got in Peru, we just know same just there as a senior man. For sure the young one them just a come in at the thing. As a squad member for get them going. You see what I say? Show them
Mm-hmm.
the ropes and things. You understand? Them are looking at the thing to on a different level. Them wait till the World Cup qualify start and then can start judge and see the squad selection and all these things. That's a different thing. But this is just a warm up match for look on some players and thing and
Yeah.
thing. Not much.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
them are looking at thing
But you know
too
the
deep.
fans them staying a man from Toronto. You know the fans them staying a jobless because these people when they come on to them thing them they love it thing and once they're not seeing and hearing they start to think. So you can't really
Yeah,
blame the
yeah, yeah,
fans,
yeah.
but you're right. You're spot on when you say that the thing is not something to look into. But I mean, of course, the coach is gonna want to put in a very good performance and get the team to play at a high level.
No, most definitely, most
Mm-hmm.
definitely, most definitely. You understand? So, yeah, that's the main objective. So, all these young players, because you want to have option, because based on this variant and all this, you understand? Anything can happen. So, you want to know, say, him have plan B and plan C and plan D can work with. if anything happen. You understand? Cause boy, we don't know, what the next couple of weeks from now can be. You understand? The place can be inoculated and place shut down and all the sitting can go on. Who knows, Who knows? Cause this variant it has spread like wildfire. So nobody know what the future have in world. So it's good that you can look for a multiple players and say, boy, yeah, me can if that person that drop out, me can work with that one there,
Yes,
You have option.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So
man.
that's good, man. That's good, man. It's all good, man.
Yeah, man.
It's all good. It's a good look young squad where whole heap of energy. It's all about for the same system set up. And that's all me I look out forward for. See the system. Me now watch the scoreboard. That's the system, the style of play.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We want to achieve. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So everything blessed, man. So big up yourself, man. You don't know they are tune in. They are season up some chicken and say me I give a call. Cause since everybody are crazy over a car.
Listen, yeah, season up the chicken for get the jerk pan out.
Outside, I snow me I look for another door,
Listen, you
We can't
can't
put on
go.
a jerk pan,
Listen, in the oven.
And at the oven.
All right, all right. We know Toronto cold, Canada cold,
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I would just like give a call. I mean, everybody I get nervous, but I can't say, me, I say, calm them down. Just them I look for the thing too narrowly, We look for it for a more open, wide, Yeah, man. That backs up the brain. Look
mm-hmm,
for things
mm-hmm.
openly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And narrate down so much, man. And not put too much into this one. It's a trial out with a lot of players. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. He just did as a senior, man. Because I only for you that them first debutants in the senior team will get called up. So, he just did it for kind of guide them.
Mm-hmm,
He
mm-hmm.
might not even play. He might not even play. He might not even play. He just did it for kind of groom them. Because, as we say, Paula might see him as and say, boy, I'm gonna bring him as a local player coach, like them way there.
Yeah.
Cause he might be knowledge, He
Mm-hmm.
might it, You understand? So we can look on it on so many different levels.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
yeah, man. So yeah, man, we there, man. So pick up yourself and the viewers and the subscribers, them. You understand?
All
And
right.
hope say 2022 is a blessing year coming. Good things, for the football and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
jobless.
man.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, jobless. And
Yeah,
thanks for calling,
pick
man.
up yourself,
Yeah,
coach.
man. Big up the
All right,
whole
man.
Canada
Respect.
massive.
Cool.
All right.
All right, man. Bless up. The six is really here, We are the six.
So, people, there you have it. Jobless from Toronto, Canada, calling in to share his views on this squad that has been released for the friendly against Peru. This game will be played in Lima, people, Peru, on January 20, 2022. And that will be 7 days before the crucial World Cup qualifier against the Mexico team. The biggest takeaway from this team as they prepare to face Peru is who will make it or who will matriculate to play against the Mexicans. It is interesting. It is interesting. Persons, I see Devon Smith. Welcome, Devon Smith is asking who is responsible for picking this team. Of course, I think Paul Hall would have had a hand in this. He might not. Well, we might be assuming that he doesn't know the players, but he very well might know the players. Big up to Dre Anyweather Sports. What's up, brother?
Blessed day, no coach. Give thanks for life. You
Yeah, man.
know, under the weather, but still the work have to go on. The fans and people them get educated about what go on at the Jamaican team from us YouTubers. So
Yeah, man.
things have changed. Life has changed as we know it in the past before.
Yeah.
So I look forward to us bringing forth the breaking news stories surrounding the team. And
Mm-hmm.
my team them have to drop the news them as them come to my desk or come
Yeah.
across my phone right away. Big up everybody in the comment section, the chat section. They show the support and thing, coach.
Yeah, man, big up. So what you say about the squad, Dre? I know you drop your video and your thoughts on it already, but what are your thoughts? So that the,
First
the
of
poor
all,
business people them can hear what going.
big up my brethren, Kevin Lambert, a real youth, good baller, communicate on the IG and thing. So in back in the side, just a coincidence. Right after Tapa left, first squad was announced. Baller back in the team. 25 years old, been around the team over a couple of years now. The Japan game was his last game, wasn't healthy. Um, the team played the worst game I've ever seen the team play, so we can't judge none of the players them from that game still. So just
Mm-hmm.
big to everybody for going out there and trying to play against that well-oiled Japan under 24 team, which also beat them senior team too. So it's not a joke side that. So we need to stop judge the player them performance after that one game still. But as far as the rest of the squad fill out, uh, some player. This is the opportunity for players who was on the fringe, looking in and out of the squad, but wasn't getting any minutes. This is a chance for them to step forward and show what them worth and what they can bring to the senior team, to the first team, as we know them. It's gonna be like about 5 or 6 players I expect from this team to jump over or compete in the first team versus Mexico. The more
You mean
notable,
you mean new players?
no, the more notable players I expect to come
Okay,
over
okay.
is like Law, Taxi. I expect Lambert to come over. Jedin White for join Blake and Barnes. Um, and probably Speedy. And no, not probably, definitely Speedy. So how much that? About 5 already. Javian Brown 6. Then otherwise from that, somebody really have to stand out for coming to the first team, because majority of the players them coming over from Europe and England. Remember, so we got players Shamar in Europe apart from
Mm-hmm,
England.
mm-hmm.
So when those players come in, they're gonna fill in the 23-man squad along with the other regulars. Them
Yeah.
Blake, of course, have to come back into the team.
Right.
So otherwise, from that, it's not much players. So they really have to use this as an opportunity for impress coach and say if they can carry out his instructions that
Mm-hmm.
he's going to have them for 3 days drilling them. So as long as they go out there, carry out the instructions and play it to the best of their abilities, I don't put it past these players that they can go out there and give us a good showing. But if this Peru team is a consistent playing team that has chemistry and everything going into the game, then it's gonna be a lot of problems for us. And remember, this Peru team, people don't underestimate them. Peru is tied fourth in a South American World Cup qualifying champion with Colombia. So
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a weak side. Don't underestimate them.
Exactly. And we have some news. Persons have been asking about Nico Brett. Some news right now. Nico Brett has been signed with for New Mexico United on a 2-year deal. Congratulations to Nico Brett. And possibly that's one of the reasons why he wasn't selected. I don't know, but the man signed a deal. You know what I mean? So congrats to Nico Brett on making big moves in New Mexico. Definitely.
That's a USL team too, coach.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So the players they're moving around, we see that in the MLS and we see that in the USL, and we see Lambert re-signed with his club for another year again.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I remember Phoenix Rising, a top team in the USL as
Yes,
far as
yes,
regular
yes.
season is concerned. So it's a good move for the player them. I'm not sure where New Mexico finished last season, if it's an upgrade from where Nico Brett was playing the season before. But either move, hopefully it's a better move that they're making, because he did have a come off a good season. So one of the 7 players that I expected to be on standby just in case. Remember, it's a COVID year and the pandemic is still out there and active, so we never
Mm-hmm.
know what may happen. And you got to take 23 players, so you got
Right,
to have
right.
back players. So I have Brett, Zimenez, Desert, Norman Campbell, Dennis Taylor. Blade Turgot was a big surprise. Not to, I think that was the biggest omission for me. Not to be in this side. So
But I think sorry to cut you, Jay, but I think Blair's working on a deal as well, you know.
yeah, I saw that too.
So
So
yeah,
I'm not
probably that's
sure if,
one of the reasons why he probably turned down the invitation.
or maybe Paul Hall has his sight set on him in Mexico and he want to take a look at some other wingers because
Exactly, exactly.
I don't
All right.
I don't see in the Gold Cup where he played his way out of favor. I think he had a good Gold Cup tournament. So I don't know what happened in training or what's been happening in camp, but his minutes started going downwards once after the Gold Cup, surprisingly. So
That's true. Yeah, man. So let us take back some more comment in the comment section. Flex Supreme is saying he's playing tonight, and if coach are gonna start the show tonight, me I gonna watch in at the middle of the people them party. All right, Flex, big of yourself. J A Radio is saying upper side, what's good? Bless up for the new year. All right. Which side name QPI? You know I missed it, man. D Marks, big up yourself. Damian Lowe is no top player. Wow. And you know, Damian Lowe was selected in the CONCACAF Team of the Year. I did a video on it this morning. Also, Alvas Powell. And Alvas Powell is in the starting 11. We say Pinnock is our best defender. Big deal. All right. Two older generation players, Donovan Ricketts and Luton Shelton, would blend well with this high caliber of talent that this Reggae Boys team have. All right. Coach, you know, long Miller not play. Me know keeper can play up to 40 or 45, but Miller not playing, bro. Yeah. Like somebody I showed the coach say them want him for coach the U21 side. The guy who said Pinnock is not good, that guy is Charles. Leave Aka alone. He is our Thiago Silva. All right. CM where caller as let me drop the link there. Let me drop the link. If some people want to join us, let me drop the link. I will not be pinning the link, but just I drop it. So who catch it, catch it. May I see if you're a good cricketer or goalkeeper. All right, so the squad is missing two C backs, but Javian, and that's centre backs. Javian Brown is an option, but this should be enough players to for us to get an insight into Paul Hall wanna play and set up his team formation and rotation. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Roadball. Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Everton Jackson, welcome to the show. My theory on Aka being in the team for Peru is that it is an opportunity for him to either pick or eliminate himself. Coach Hall will test his high press style. Let's see if Aka can hack it. All right. Bring Rudolph Austin back too. Now, I'm not gonna lie, coach. I don't get to watch the interview, but I definitely going to check it out. But I never miss a game in that World Cup qualifying. If all get these boys to play, they gonna do well. All right. Aka is the captain of the squad. Or Nana. Or Nana is the captain. Dre, anyway, I think Turgot is better than Flemings, bro, by far. Yeah, Rajana say, Dre. Jarvis Parish, big up yourself. Kaim Parish, uncle, big up yourself, brother.
big up Jarvis. Yeah, I think I agree with him on that point. Raja knowing ball game a Chelsea fan, So I know what time it is, man.
Oh, so on a team up. On a team up, Dre. All right. So the thing said, we are over an hour on the stream. Can probably do a few more minutes. Um, yeah, I don't think there's much to say really about this squad, to be honest.
Coach, I can't really comment on the local ballers them, but except for Okwesa Chang because I get a lot of Aberview game and Aberview videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all night. Night, I believe would have been consistently our number three or even number two goalkeeper had he stayed healthy throughout last
Yeah.
year.
I think he switched from Arnett to Arborview now.
Yeah,
So
but
let's
he
see
was
how he'll break into the first team. Will he break into the first team?
I expect him to if he get minutes in Peru because we already see what Jadine can do. So
Mm-hmm.
and I don't expect much from Miller. I think Miller is there to mentor the goalkeepers. I don't expect to see him start. I really hope we don't see him starting. Um,
Oh, okay.
because we already see what he can offer. We need to see who will be the backup if something was to happen to Andre Blake, or who is capable of holding it down if something was to happen to Andre Blake. We know Dylan Barnes is our number two, but we haven't seen him much except for one
Mm-hmm.
game World Cup. So we need and we like the distribution and how he start to play them in a fast break, up tempo game. He kickstart the game fast. I like that from him, and he's more accurate in distributing the ball from the back. So maybe a Dylan Barnes is very suitable for a Paul Hall system as far as what I heard him coming with. But Amal Knight was also in training with the team out here when the 9 players were training before the Panama game. So, he was in and around the team a little bit, a couple of days. I think it was 2 or 3 days of training.
When the players were training in the Panama time.
Yeah, yeah. When Paul Hall had them out here
Yeah,
and
yes,
team was
yes.
over there in Mexico and stuff. Yeah.
So
Uh,
so
it-
so when you look at that, Dre, people probably saying it's other hands are in this team selection. But I think Paul Hall hand is in it.
yeah,
Because he knows some of these players quite well.
yeah, and you have a team. You're not gonna be able to be everywhere at all the time. So you gotta have eyes and ears on the ground. So
Mm-hmm,
and you
mm-hmm,
gotta trust your eyes and ears, your recruiters and stuff. So you can if 7 Premier League game going on at the same time, you gotta choose one to be there and then the second like a double header, you try to make it over there. You can't be at every game at one time. So you
mm-hmm.
gotta have your selection committee and you gotta trust them. Big up Mr. Speed. I see 6 Cavaliers connection players in the team, but also at the same time, Cavaliers are the JPL champions.
Exactly. So you'd have to
So,
expect something like that. With the team
yeah,
winning the trophy, then you'd want to see some of the champions team
yeah,
players in the team. So persons might not be too much of fair with that or liking of that, but I mean it is what it is. When
it is on
Portmore were winning, when Moby United were winning, I mean,
the
you
view.
see Arborview, you see players from those teams getting a look in because I mean they are the champions.
Yeah, yeah. Even when Abbeville wasn't, even now, I could argue for 5 or 6 Abbeville players being in the team, but it is what it is. They're not the champions right now. They never finish in the top four for the season. So it is, I think they finished sixth, just outside the playoff. So it is no, they made it to the playoff. Yeah, they did go into the playoff, but they were eliminated by the finalists. So
Oh
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
expected I could lobby for Chung, Priestley, Jimenez, who- who's I'm all night. That's 4 right there after the back 5. So, it is what it is though, because some say Priestley is one for the future at CDM.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I've heard his name.
Jimenez, I expected Jimenez to be in it, being that he's the best teenager we have on the island right now, especially defensively.
Wonder if
That
he was called though, Dre, but because of the whole
Manning Cup playoff.
Manning Cup and the big thing that is going, the Champions Cup, they kind of shoved there. But I mean, if that was done, we're not saying it. That's what happening to people. We're just making wild assumptions at the moment. So let me make that put in that disclaimer right there
Yeah,
and
of
then.
course. I don't think so. I won't condone that because it's a national team. It's an international call up, your
Mm-hmm.
first squad. at 16 years old. He would relish the opportunity. So I don't believe that would be the case.
Okay.
This player shouldn't even be playing Manning Cup, but we see 19-year-olds playing Manning Cup right now. And then when
Mm-hmm.
under 20 come around, those players aren't even eligible for the upcoming under 20 qualifying because of their birth time. They will be past that stage by the time the qualification comes around. And we
Right.
see them play Manning Cup and in the semis right now. So it's an opportunity. If the seven backup players are named, then he would be on standby. But I was looking forward to that player being in and around the squad, especially for this type of game.
Yeah, man. Wade Nelson, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Rajon is saying, I think Dylan Barnes handles the ball better than Blake, but Blake is a better shot blocker. So for me, I would go with Barnes in Paul Hall system at coach Andre anyway. What do you think about that, Andre?
Right now, Blake is all round better player and playing consistently. Barnes, I haven't seen him in any squad for QPR for a while now. So hopefully he's on the move come January so that he can get some playing time because we need these players to be playing, not just training with the first team and in first team football. If that's the case, Maggie should have been in the squad all the time. So I like his distribution of the ball. Maybe Blake was playing to instructions. Remember our boy said over the top, make sure the ball not touch the ground. Long ball, I'm saying. So big up. Coach, you might mute.
Oh, my mic mute me there talk. For me, Rajan, I don't think I agree with you. I would definitely go with Andre Blake over Barnes. Barnes will always be the number two. Who would you prefer, a distributor of the ball or a shot stopper? When you have, when if when you have prefer a distributor over shot stopper, that simply means you're probably bypassing your midfield, and your midfielders are important too. Are you gonna play the long ball? So you want a good distributor of the ball, or you're gonna play it short and build up. Yeah. So I'd go with Blake over Dylan Barnes. So I don't agree with that, Rajan. We're the same team, just need focus, take it a game at a time, work for each other, and show up game time to play a final. Yeah, man. All right, I see we getting a call. Caller, good afternoon. You're live. Welcome to the coach's desk.
Hey, yeah, coach. Good afternoon. I had to call you because that caller just now, I
Mm-hmm.
him a high IQ caller. He's a high IQ caller, and a lot of the people who call in kind of annoy me because one person call up or them write up this morning wondering if if Paul Hall have the support of the coaching staff. I mean, if Paul Hall not have the support of the coaching staff, no, him and the head coach, him no can get them replaced.
Mm-hmm. From
Exactly,
from what I know, he
you see,
has
I
the
kind of
support.
yeah.
From what I know, Paul Hall has the support of his staff.
Of course, him not even have one game yet. How him to lose the dressing room? But the guy, I just have to add a little bit to what the guy was saying. You see, like let's say for argument's sake, we won't know everything. Let's say there was even the gang of seven for real.
Mm-hmm.
Say having Aka along. kind of diffuse the tension between one entity and the next entity. Because while Paul Hall check out strategy and all them something, him can say I can go and do some PRO for public relations work for me over there. So go and calm down the guy, them go and infuse them into the team because you've been there before. The
Aka,
reason why some people have so much,
Hold on, Carla. But Aka is not the
yeah.
only one that can do that. You have Damian Lowe, a senior man in the team.
And
You have Kemar Tax
no,
Lawrence,
no,
another senior
no, no,
man.
no. But before them have anger in them, man. They started out with anger. So me now give them that responsibility.
Okay.
Them, they are the ones that you want to talk to over this one and say, look here, calm down, man. Calm down, chill. Make the process work. You understand? And it's the way that Aka came into the team, like him coming for displace people. They didn't infuse him the right way with a nice little press conference and why he's in the team and the role he's gonna play. If they had done that, there wouldn't be so much, and the people hitting out against Aka because they don't know what his role is. But somebody like Aka, when you look around, sometimes even before him get a coach's license, him a coach a schoolboy team because him have those skills. Him have those skills to generate calmness and peace and all of that stuff. They
Yeah, but
looking at the bigger picture.
you're not only one that for coach though, Carla.
Yeah, well, let me say, all right, look here, the team is void of leadership, The team is void of leadership. So what you gonna do? You have to draw for somebody who people listen to, even though he's not among the starting 11. You understand? Because too much leaders, if you know already, I don't want to even bring it up. You know the little things that happen here and there, and mother take penalty when he supposed to take penalty. That is because the team, when good is not them man, they are on the low on them man, they did it on the field. Those things never used to happen. Those everybody role was clearly defined. Pass your place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you understand. So you don't have a strong arm in the side right now. You don't know bad man. We don't see no bad man in the side where everybody else say, boy, Cargill come man, so behave yourself. So everybody feels that them can rise up and dwell disrespect when nobody now look. But once the team get identify proper leadership, we will see a different team.
Okay.
You understand? You can't have the captain saying too much Englishman in the side, and then you have an influx of Englishman, and you think say everything is all right. No, the perception won't change. Him still believes say too much in the side, even if it was because they came in at a time that was too sudden and too late. But even though we want Demari Gray and we want Hayden and we want this, why you think the captain is gonna change his mind about the influx of other people all of a sudden? That him still have them feelings there. So you need somebody to go over there. So when nobody now look and say, look here, man, focus on the big picture. Let's stick, let's stay the course. You only 6 games left. Even if you don't like what is going on, it's only 6 games left.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to go to. Let me tell you something to coach. You see, if 2026 that not start yet. But you see if they go out right, you see if the JFF go out right now and get 24 Englishmen and say, look here, this is the squad for 2026. So by 2026 we love everybody. What we don't appreciate is when you start out with a group. You see, Paul Hall start out with this group, and then them win the Caribbean Cup, them do well in the Gold Cup, and then 2022, 2023, you see half of them disappear.
Mm-hmm.
That is when you start have issues. So you have to set up your program. No, say these are your 40 men, and you'll go with this basically from now to 2026, and nobody won't complain.
Right.
Well, in my opinion, that you know, love is, if you agree, if you ask you some question, straight. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
what do you think?
What do I
You're
think?
not gonna say you're not gonna yes me to that, you know, coach. You're not yes me to that. Cause you will just say yes, I
So,
like say, yeah,
so,
man, go on talk.
so
Go
well, I
on
know.
talk.
Yeah.
Go on, if you say something, man.
Well, I know, Carla. You are sharing your opinion, you know. You want me to tell you, say your opinion
Yes,
is
but me
wrong,
want
so.
if you agree, me want if you agree.
But me no must.
Yes.
But
If you
it's not a
no
case
no,
where.
if you think no,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Oh yeah, it always the same thing.
If no, if you think say me wrong, tell me say no, Carla, no, me not agree with that. Or yes, me agree. More you commit yourself to points, man.
No man, you
When
can't.
we make
You can't tell me to commit
when
to
we
points.
when we call us make a point, more if you say yes, are
so
true. You understand? All
well
right.
I know.
If I
But
say to you, yeah.
meanwhile you're talking,
If I if I if I
I'm ensuring that I'm in the conversation by responding. But me not have to respond in an affirmative
no,
manner.
yeah, listen, yeah, for all intents and purpose, you could have really glean, and I say yes, favorite thing, obviously.
Me not really
You
clean, man.
and me know. All right, so hold on now. Did you know that? Did you know that Blake did not want anymore? He voiced it openly in an interview that he no want no more Englishman in his side.
If I knew that he voiced that
Say
openly,
answer me. He openly, yes.
I thought I heard that interview. Actually, I saw the interview.
So no. Tell me, answer me yes or no, sir. Answer me yes or no.
I stick me up, boss.
No, we not stick you up, but we have a good conversation and we love your program. And when we call in,
Mm-hmm.
when me I drive all the ambulance, I come here drive the ambulance right now.
Yeah.
I'm a duck. I'm a call you. Me want to know say my words now fall past stony ground. Me want
Yeah.
to know say me
But
and you have a conversation where
Carla,
me and the coach agree.
I know everything we're gonna agree upon, you know, but you made some good points where Aka is concerned. So I can't go around what you said.
All right.
If you did go upon a
All
line
right.
where
So
me not
tell me,
like, would I interject?
all right. Let me ask you one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Blake would have changed his perception of the Englishman in the side by now, or you think him still have underlying um, animosity towards the influx of Englishmen?
All right. I've spoken to a few persons, players to be exact. And what I've heard is that
Yeah.
things are good. Things are good. That's what I've heard.
All right. All right. All right. All right. So,
They have never been more
all
united
right.
than
So,
before. So that's what I heard. So
all
if
right.
somebody is
All
telling,
right.
if somebody is being mendacious, I don't know. You know what I
All
mean?
right. So you know what? As long as I call your program, I will not bring this subject up again. So the next time I call you, I'm gonna hold you to yes or no's on a different matter.
Because I do my little investigation, you know. I do my little investigation, and
All right,
come on,
all
them
right,
say everything
all
good.
right, all right, coach.
You understand?
Yeah, man, you do a good job. I trouble you on the Friday, yeah, man. I just bother you. Everything good, everything good.
Yeah, man. And I hope you
Yeah, but
drive
me I look
safe, you
forward.
know.
Me actually, yeah, man. Thanks. Me actually I look forward to the 6 games. People may think it's not night, but me I look forward to it. And even if we lose the first one, I'm looking forward to seeing these young guys step up to play the next 5 or 4 games and do well.
Okay.
But one thing though, coach, may I ask you something else?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
When Tapa was unfit, Whitmore got the deputy coach to give him
Hold on.
some
Say that
running
again.
exercise, and
Say that again. Cause you say
when
when
Aka was
Tapa.
on when,
Yeah.
yeah, when Aka was unfit, Tapa got the Meron Garden to give Aka some private lessons to get him fit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that is happening now with the other ballers who are gonna play on the 20th? Or you think say them being proud, supposed to get up now every morning and run the whole of Jamaica to get themselves fit?
All right.
I mean, I would be doing it, you know. If
Separate.
Tapa call me up, if Paul call me up right now, I mean, say me have 20 days left for the match. May I get myself as fit as possible on my own between now and the 20th,
All right, here how it goes with professional footballer. It is their duty. It is their duty to remain fit so that when they return to their club, they will not be starting from zero. However, way that they want to do it, if they want to do it by
Uh-huh.
themselves, some of them have enough money where they hire a physical trainer, or in some case, if they are in the local area where you like in Jamaica now, and one of the coaches are available, then you go work out with the coach. But the onus is on
Yeah, but
you to get
yeah, but coach,
yourself and your body
we
up.
talk, we talk, we talk, we talk, we talking about Jamaica now,
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Jamaica. And
Yes.
remember, Whitmore always have a problem. Every coach always have a problem that these guys, you remember, even Schaefer had Campbell on them wing because him said the guy talented but he not fit.
Yeah, but I remember most
And
times
not
the talented players are not really um what you call it now? They are lazy, Let me want enough a better word. They are lazy, and if they are not watched, if they are
That's
not
true.
given things to do, they are going to joke out the thing. To be
Yeah,
honest.
but coach, at this time, you saw people are called for Jamaican ballers. That means that no matter what, you're gonna have some of them who are gonna let you down.
Of course,
Because
and
them
not
now
not
go them inherently now go work hard enough.
and not only the locals are going to let you down. You have some of the overseas players that will let you down. Remember, these
Right,
players are
right. But
professional. If when you look at it, the locals are in training now because they are preparing for a season coming up. The ones that are off
yeah,
season, they have to be working out by themselves because they have to return to their clubs fit. Because if they don't, they
you're
might go in
right, right.
problem. You understand? So, however they want to
Okay, I
do
get
it,
you, I get you.
they sign up to go to a gym, they hire a physical
Mm.
trainer, or they work with one of the local coaches. But they have to do
Okay.
something.
So the fact that they pick these guys from here, there, and everywhere also give an encouragement for everybody to get themselves in shape and do the best. I remember me a little bit older than you. I remember when Simoes came to Jamaica. And while we were playing corner league round there, so we used to say, boy, make sure you play good enough because you don't know if Simoes and your coaching staff are watching you. That is how they used to go around
Mm-hmm.
to everywhere that you kick a ball and you don't know when your number gonna come up. That is how we used to view it. And we used to be playing like total football, because Simoes came to Jamaica and was talking about total football where you attack, everybody attack and everybody defend. And that is how his philosophy was rubbing off from top right down to the grassroots. That we were playing total football, right? Sunday morning football, scrimmage, that you're not even, there's nothing to gain. So when you have a good system in place and people latch on to it, you don't even have to you don't even have to bound them to play your style. People just want to know that, yeah, I like this. And two is just see everybody adopt the philosophy, It's not so hard. But anyway,
Yeah, man.
say yes or no. You know say yes or no, so me overstay me welcome. So be gone.
No, man. Remember, say
All
you
right,
not
coach.
ask a question in this. A statement you make, brother. You,
Acho, me make a mistake. Me make a mistake.
me listen keenly, Yeah, man.
It's
Me I
true,
listen
it's true.
keenly, man.
Acho.
You make a statement, you never ask a question, brother.
Yeah.
And it,
Acho. Me make a mistake. Me make a mistake this time.
all right, sir.
But we know, yeah, man. So when we talk,
All
keep
right.
keep up the good work.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. And
All
drive
right.
safe again.
Yeah, and one of them day, me go donate something to your program.
All right. Respect and manners.
All right, cool.
All right. Cool. So, so there you have it, man. This always a good call to have. This brother, good call.
Big up.
Always.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
man.
try
Yeah, man.
set you man, but we'll see them free long time.
Hey, you see Lulu I say, yo, my youth, you can't come by here and I try, but up coach. But everybody's opinion is respected, Jay. Dre. We always leave persons to, share their views, and everybody have a voice. One thing that we'll not support is um players being put down, call all sort of names and all of these things. But once a man share an opinion, and in a baller car I say a man no good, and we have to just low baller car. You understand? And when baller car say a man no good, and baller car realize that the man good, baller car come back and say, me did wrong. So that's how we view it. You know what I mean? All right. Al J saying that we're losing all 6 games plus the Peru game. People them baller car laugh off of him. Somebody say him a drink and all of these things. So people not take Al J seriously. See Al Cavill, hey, Al J, Cavill is from Cayman. And so far she there burn a fire upon you, say you drink, brother. All right. Reeve Austin, tell the truth, coach. You want him come off. No man, no man, no man. Me also listen to call man. Oh yes, man. See Bala car started again. Hey, Dre the boy
What?
still.
What? Yeah, man.
Bala car say peanut not good enough. Seeing? And Alvas Powell get selected in the CONCACAF Team of the Year. He's actually in the starting 11. And I said it seems as if CONCACAF is weak because in terms of right back, because Alvas found it very difficult to make it into his club team. And they said they're gonna rate the player based off country and club. And Balakar saying loser for me. And I think that is based on how they said that they decided who is supposed to be on the team. Do you believe, Dre, that was a fair statement to make?
Some people just still blinded by the foolery of team selection under Tapper. So we know the level where Ethan Pinnock is, and we know what level he might play consistently throughout the season. We see the ratings when we get over so in the Premier League. So we just need to move away from that narrative. And we can't judge a player after one game either. Because we see what he's doing now at the club level, the highest level you can play at the club level. He's playing week in, week out versus the world class players, not players at USL, MLS, Egyptian, JPL. He's playing against the world class players, the best of the best in the world right now. So we have to judge Ethan Pinnock for that. And what have you shown to us? And we see what I'm doing in the Premier League. We see the ratings that I'm getting in the Premier League. So we just need to not be blinded by the foolery that was going on under the previous regime. As far as CONCACAF, Alvas being in the All CONCACAF, that was a huge surprise to me. Pinnock hasn't played much for Jamaica, so that's understandable. They have to put a defender out there for the Reggae Boyz. And Lowe has been our most consistent defender. I mean, he may make rash decisions at times, and you may see him make some wild tackles and stuff. And luckily to be on the field of play at the end of these games, 90 minutes and stuff, and not giving away penalties and all. But it is what comes with the level of competitiveness and what you have to bring in some of these games playing in CONCACAF. So it's understandable his physique and what he has to bring with these challenges playing in CONCACAF. So I understand when people are huge fans of Damian Lowe as compared to Ethan Pinnock, but why people think that Pinnock Lowe holds Pinnock's spot, or Pinnock being in the team would mean Lowe would be out? I don't get that neither. Why the two can play together? How they know that Paul Hall isn't gonna implement a back three also? So let's just not think. We gotta think outside the box, people, and not think selfishly and biased. Big up yourself, Balaka. Don't know say Shamara will strike at still. So away from that, otherwise, Pinnock a big baller. Lower big baller in a CONCACAF. More a big baller in a championship. But how are you performing lately? And what are you bringing to the table lately? World class oppositions, Pinnock playing against. Who is low being judged against? Who is more being judged against?
But
That's that.
he's saying that Pinnock is not Brentford's. It's not Bradford Balakar. Brentford, best defender, look good. We know he might not be the best defender, but since the team has gone into the Premier League, week in, week out, Ethan Pinnock has been playing at a high level. No doubt about that. Check the
Yeah,
stats, Balakar.
and he's one of the top rated defenders by stats
Mm-hmm.
the Premier League so far this season.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, but you can't try convince Balakar now. Because Balakar company is sure what they and say him nah say Bala them not good, you know? And him gone right back to him ways. And the year not done. Imagine when the new year start. Big up Balakar. Cavell is saying that we all have to call a spade a spade. Things really look shady for it. But we're still going in. Hopefully the boys can pull off something miraculous. Yeah, man. Pinocchio play upon a higher level. Balaka. The captain play the best. Who's the captain? Or the captain for Brentford at top. I think of the captain for Reggae Boyz at top. Yeah, man. So he played on the right side of defense against City just to show how versatile he is. Yeah, and Balakar is saying that him can't play in a back four, only a back three. But I mean, that's his opinion. Come Balakar. Positive things. That you say it in a Balakar, you're gonna stop with that pin up something there now. You're still upon it. You understand? Big up the brain drain in the building. Brain drain. We start from about 12 o'clock, you know. So we have a few more minutes to go. We're capping off in 2 hours. We should be having a triple treat later. But trying to put some things together. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough night for me, but show us to go on, though. Yep. Yeah, man.
People them look forward to the triple treat every weekend, coach. Rain or shine,
Yeah,
storm or
man. Yeah, man. We know that for sure, Dre. And that shows the magnitude of the show, you know, because if the show not keep, it's a big disappointment, you know. So that shows the magnitude of of the show. Timol is saying, Coach, what do you think the objective that Paul Hall is trying to achieve with playing this squad in the Peru game? I thought he would be trying to use the Peru game to prepare for the Mexico game. Timol, it's not a FIFA window, official FIFA window, so he cannot get all the players that he wants. I think he's trying to find some players to fill some slots. That's the reason why he has picked these players to play this Peru game. That's all I can say on that. On that, Reeve Austin is saying, not only that Brentford not spend big money on players, yet still all the top six Premier League teams respect Brentford. Paul Hall might use a 3-5-2 to Balakar, so get ready when him call the starting centre backs. Jerome 876, big up yourself. Triple Treat is a YouTube staple, coach. Gotta make it happen. Yeah, man. Indeed. Camper down, man. Big up yourself. Back three, Pinnock is best aerially. Low is best on the ground. John Powell looking forward for the show later. All right. So you see, each of these centre backs has their strengths and weaknesses. But some people fail to realize that players complement players, you know. It's not only about what a player can do individually, but it's also how best the player complement each other for the benefit of the team. Because it's not gonna be an individual reward, you know. It's gonna be a team reward. Statistically, you'll be rewarded based on how you play. But at the end of the 90 minutes, 90 odd minutes, then it is going to be a team effort. You might have players who stand out. At the end of the day, it is still a team effort. So we can't go around that. No way we can go around that.
That's
Uh,
true, coach. Each
yeah.
player have weaknesses, and we see where low weaknesses the aerial crosses them, his misjudgment, and Pinnock, that's where his strength lies in the air. So if each player can make up for each player's weakness, then we have a complete back pairing right there. So remember, Rudiger is faster with his feet, but Silver is better with his timing and aerial threat. So that's where those two partnership mastermind the back of Chelsea, and then at the other side they can pair another defender, whether it be a Maps or a Moore coming to be the third, or at Chelsea like there's a Chalaba or a Christensen. Don't matter who play with those two, we know the staple is those two in the team. Whenever they play, it's a clean sheet waiting to happen. So that's how you got to look at it for Jamaica also. And I'm comparing Chelsea because that's my team. I see them week in, week out. I don't miss no Chelsea games.
All right. So, but Dre, also, you know, it doesn't matter how a player might be weak or strong in a particular area, you know. There's not gonna be a situation where every game he has an aerial duel, he's gonna win all of them. Every single game he's gonna have a ground duel and he's gonna win all of them. You know what I mean? Players are not like brain drain robots where they cross all the I's and dot all the T's. No. And that's why you have the stats to prove that the player wasn't perfect on the field. So you might have a missed pass. He touched the ball 38 times. He had a passing accuracy of whatever percentage because of not expecting a perfect. But what you're looking for is consistency from the player rather than a perfect player throughout every game. You know what I mean? So with the players' strengths, there are gonna be instances where they make mistakes. And that's where players protect players. So if Ethan make a mistake, you have a Damian Lowe to cover. If Mops make a mistake, you have a Liam Moore to cover. You know
Yeah,
what
they
I mean?
complement each other. Teamwork and
Exactly.
communication on the back line is key, even more so key than the final third. Because at the final third, you can have a cam or a winger who will break down a defense. But back there, if the players aren't they're communicating, then there will be a lapse in communication, cause an easy goal because two players misjudge a timing or never communicate who will pick up the open player, as we saw in that first goal in the El Salvador 1-1. Maps and Low watching each other, and the player just walk in and score.
Yeah. All Topic TV. No, Pinnock is not in the squad. We were just talking based on what Balakar was saying. No British players are in the squad at the moment because it's not an official FIFA window. Data Boss is saying, Balakar is saying, Dre, you're not talking. Chelsea, not now going for Chelsea. You know?
But think about this: we still only conceded one more goal than Man City in the entire season. 14 goals a year. Ubarakar's side, coach. You and him at the same side now. Now
Mm,
lead. No.
you notice me not say nothing, brother. No bring me another argument. But just I go and watch my team play some ball, isn't it? You see me in my jersey. Yeah, man, we're not afraid for that. We go for the vintage one, you know?
Big
Yeah,
up the about another building.
yeah, man. Data Boss, all I want you to comment and say is I hope Okacho Chung or Okwaso, whatever that name is, gets the start in Peru match. Want to see how good Marshall has developed from STGC as well. Yeah, man. Consistently bad. Who said that, Brain Train? Not only that, but as a defender myself, you need to share the same ball IQ around the back. And Pinnock have that ball intelligence to complement anyone. Perfectly said, Reeve Austin. Big up for that comment. That's a big comment. Lulu, why you say coach? 3 or 4 in the back. I'm not sure what Paul Hall is gonna be doing, you know. I've not seen him construct his team to date. I'll look keenly on this game to see what he's about. Then I can, look into what he's gonna be doing in that Mexico game. And it might be a situation, where he does it a certain way against the Peru and then switch up things versus Mexico because of the type of players that he will have. So you never know. You never know, Lolo. Paris are gonna play good. Of course, Paris has always been playing good. Um J any real nine, a big up J anyway. All topic TV. Chelsea gonna win the league. Don't need to no one to argue with me. All right, so we don't comment on that. Someone said consistency was more important. I wanted to know if consistently bad. It cannot be on that side, brain drain. Mm-mm. Cannot be on
Coach,
that side.
you my talk to you
Me
now.
know say me much subliminals and man. But it can't be consistently bad. That is not on the upside. Definitely not on the upside. You know what me matter, Dre.
On
That
topic TV. Big up yourself. Link me upon IG. You need to get in the group chat with the rest of man there.
hey, I one thing with Dre up people, always a recruit for Chelsea.
So coach,
Brain.
you have me to recruit for Jamaica too. I want better for
Yeah,
the
man.
team.
No, because you talk with Virgin, because you mentioned Chelsea, me just I said that, man. No make you look so, man.
No, come on.
Me know you follow Brain Drain, man. You know about thanks for clarification. him, a- him come like an extremist. Always I go out, seek intense clarification. Reeve Austin is saying as a STGC fan, would love to see Alex also. Yeah, man.
All right, coach. So real quick again.
Mm-hmm.
So go over the squad one more time.
All right, see it there. You want to run it or me for run it?
Uh, stop at the goalkeeper. Name them out, and then start this break it.
All right, so we have Dwayne Miller, JD White, Amal Knight.
All right, out of the 3 goalkeeper, them people, Miller, White, Knight. We know so we expect to see Blake and Barnes for the Mexico team. So out of these 3 goalkeeper, I expect whoever start, hopefully it's not Miller, cause we see what Miller can bring. Hopefully it's there just to mentor these two, cause we know them are the two of the 3 best keepers in the Jamaican Premier League. I had expected to see Dennis Taylor, White, and Knight, cause them
Mm-hmm.
3 them name in my preliminary squad before this.
Okay.
So with that said, I expect them to continue with White number 3 graduating into the Mexico squad. Next.
All right, so we have Damian Lowe, Richard King, Jamai Tope, Javian Brown, Kemar Lawrence. Those seem to be the defenders.
All right, so we because of the depth in defensive players selected, I don't think this is a need for Paul Hall to be looking at any defenders or look at this position as a position of need. So that's why I'm gonna say Law, Taxi, Brown should graduate and continue into the first team for the Mexico squad with the other players coming from UK.
Yeah, man, I agree with that. Next set of players you have. I'm gonna list all of these players because these players are well, they're linked. Well, you have Watson, Aka, Kevin Lambert, Tevin Shaw, Ramon Owell, Devon Williams. Then you
All right,
have
stop right.
Pete. Yeah, yeah. Go
Stop right.
ahead.
Those are the center midfielder, defensive midfielders, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that said, Kevin Lambert, Speedy are the two that I expect to graduate over to join Grant. Now, with that said, we should see this game as a farewell game for Haka Watson, hopefully, or a testimonial, because he won't be playing versus Mexico. He'll be missing that game because of, was it two yellow cards, right?
Cards.
Yellow.
Yeah, 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 man.
Yeah. So to me, his day should be over, and Lambert should claim his rightful spot into the squad, which he should have been in the squad over a Aka Watson from before Gold Cup time. But due to unforeseen reasons that I can't disclose in public right now, he has fallen out of favor with Coach Tapa Whitmore, not based off performance. We see what he does week in, week out in the USL. Yes, I
Yeah.
watch USL. I have ESPN. I'm over here in the USA. So I have ESPN Plus. So I see what these players do, especially players who I believe can contribute to the national team.
Okay. All right. Then we move on to Peter Lee Vassell, Lamar Walker, Alex Marshall, Dwayne Busy Atkinson, Deshaun Beckford, Kaim Paris, Devontae Campbell, Jordan Fletcher, Corey Burke, Akosa Chong.
All right, so this is where it gets tricky, no coach, because there's three players that come to mind that I expected to see in this Peru game, and that was Blair Turgot, Norman Campbell, and McGee. So it depends, maybe something going on at McGee Club, because I can't say it's because of playing time, because some of these players are not in season and not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but they could be out of shape. Some of them been cut from their club playing in a low league in the second division in the United States, which is the USL. So with that said, players graduating over into the senior setup is going to be difficult for me to pick apart from maybe Corey Burke, and someone has to step up and be outstanding in this Peru game. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a Paris because the fan base has been calling for Kahim Paris based on his performance for club in the earlier part. I'm not sure what happened in the latter part of the season, but he started out the season on fire for club. So we'll see what happened in this Peru game, and they're playing over in Peru too. So if these players not used to the Europe, the
South
away
America.
atmosphere, yeah, the atmosphere over there in these other countries, not playing in front of home fans, it's going to be difficult. But this going to be a tough one to for players to graduate from the attacking side over into the senior team because we are loaded on the attacking side, as you see in previous squads.
Right, right.
So it's going to be difficult. Somebody has to jump out and stand out. And if Paul Hall playing a high press, it's going to be players who run and keep up tempo, fit, and pace. And right now, I see Corey as one of those players who would continue into the national senior team as far as the Mexico game is concerned. Hopefully, Okwesa jumps off the board too and puts on a unforgettable performance and earned himself because he could also outplay someone in the senior setup that we see in previous squads. A player like a we've seen at East in previous squads. Maybe that's
Mm-hmm.
the spot that Chang gonna come take up. But like I said, he has to jump off the board and he has to showcase his skills and effort playing in the new system that we hear Paul Hall will implement going forward.
Yeah, man. I agree with you on that one, Jay. So Brain Jane is saying, is that the worst Jamaican squad ever?
Well, given that the players are available to us, no, I don't think so. But it's based on the players and what we're looking for in this game. Remember, it's not a FIFA window, so this is the squad that's available for us to pick from. May not be the strongest that we had expected because given maybe one or two players could have been added, but I believe they're capable of
Mm,
going there and playing the best, playing to the system that Paul Hall will have them training in those 3 days in Jamaica. We're not looking for the result, people. So don't expect a big result, a great result. If it comes, it comes. It's what is required of the coaching staff, and he's looking at players on the outside, looking in the fringe players.
mhm.
I see where we have probably like 5 or 6 players. Definitely will move on to the 23 versus Mexico. Otherwise, from that, somebody has to jump off the board and play an outstanding game for them to make it into the regular setup. And maybe also it is that these camps that we're looking at in this squad, maybe coach already seen that McGee is his camp with Ravel and DJ, so he
Mhm.
wants to see if anybody is gonna outplay um, McGee or bring anything new to the table. Remember, he plays in Belgium. Not because he's not starting or in the first team. The club still has to release that player,
He's in
and
the
they may
first
have
team.
yeah, so yeah, oh yeah, that's right. He is in the first team, but maybe because he's not starting, maybe
Mhm.
people saying, well, he could have come. The club still has to release him. So he
Right.
played in the same league as Shamar, so it could be the same scenario. Well, he played in the same league. Shamar is after Russia now. Big congratulations again to Boza Nicholson, by the
Yeah,
way.
man. All right, and somebody asked the question if Aka can't play against Mexico cause of card, why play him now? That's a very good question. But I said it earlier in the stream. Uh, it could be a situation where coach wants to keep him sharp so that he'll be a part of the other games coming up in that window, or it's the situation where he wants to have a final look at him to see if he's worthy to go forward. That's the best view I have on it at this moment.
I would hope it's the view where he's grooming or he's going to pass on some of his knowledge onto the younger players in the team that play the same position.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
really
that,
hope
that
it's not
yeah.
because it has him in the plans for the World Cup qualifiers to come in that window or beyond.
Yeah, man. That's another way to look at it too. So Jay, basically, we have come to the end of this show. We want to have the triple treat look more, so we're gonna do what we need to do so we can set it up. I don't know how it is gonna work out for me because I have something to sort out. But the show has to go on. The show has to go on, and the show will be going on. No doubt about it. All right. So big up yourself, Jay. Thanks for stopping by, even though you're under the weather. Hope you're taking your vitamins, them. Yeah.
Coach,
From yeah.
coach, member say me say anyway that I know.
All right, cool. Anyway, I'm up and about. Yeah. So big up to all the people in the comment section. Big up to Balakar. Big up to Alj. Big up to Brain Drain. Big up to JA Radio that passed through. Definitely, it's a good look. We hope to continue the discussion a little more because we want to see the players that might graduate from this team. You know what I mean? Or will anyone? And when we say players graduating, I'm talking some of the youngsters who are just putting in a foot. Will they impress the coach? And he has no choice but to add them. Somebody will say, do they have the quality to matriculate? Let us see. We're waiting on that to happen and to look into. So big up to everyone. Thanks again. This is the penultimate stream of the year. Thanks to everyone who contributed to Coach's Desk being the show that it has been. Big up to Dre. Big up to the panelists. Big up to the erudites in the building. Every single one. The silent persons who just watch the screen or watch the stream. Big up yourself. Yeah, and we hope to continue a little more on the Triple Treat. So until next time, people, stay safe. We'll see you later. Peace out. Style and flavor.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.